Dear Mother, today I leave Morthal. It's an isolated place, surrounded by marshland, where the people are concerned with their own affairs rather than the outside world. I am one of few travelers who has passed through recently, but the locals have given me a surprisingly welcome reception. They seem starved for cheer and good music. I'm still traveling with that priest of Mara I mentioned in my previous letter, and we are joined for now by a retired mercenary from Blackmarsh. You'd like her, I think, and she has had occasion to protect my life once already in the few days I've known her. I haven't told you this before because I didn't want to worry you, but Skyrim has become much more dangerous, and not for the reason you might expect. You may have heard the rumors by now, and I'm afraid I have to confirm them. Every city and town I've visited recently has been plagued by attacks from creatures I've only ever seen in stories before now. Vampires. No one seems to know where they come from or why they're attacking, but for some reason people keep looking to me for help against them. It's as if they believe I'm some sort of hero out of legend, here for no purpose but to save them. But just because I tell stories about heroes doesn't mean I am one. Perhaps it's simply that they'd rather send a stranger into peril than face danger themselves. Though I can't bring myself to turn away completely when innocents are threatened, I am trying to keep myself out of trouble as much as I can. I pray that you're doing the same. Give my best to everyone at home. Love, Edda. Well, the morning has come, and it's time to say farewell to Morthal and head on towards Ustengrav. Before we set out, though, I'd like to pause and think for a moment about the things that I've learned recently. And not just what I have learned, but what I should focus on in the future. I seem to be getting a better reception from my audiences when I play music, but that's a thing that comes with practice. I'm not sure if I want to take too much time to focus on that when there's so many other things going on right now. I could work on my alchemy some, and it would not hurt to be a little bit more stealthy. But really what I think I should be focusing on is doing more damage when I get myself into trouble. The question is, should I focus more on archery or my sword work? I could definitely use stronger hits. Work on strengthening my arm a bit. On the other hand, I have terrible aim. And maybe I should really be focusing on that. Especially if I'm going to run into more dragons, which seems likely the way things have been going. You know what? I'm going to focus on hitting harder first, because I have the feeling we're going to be going underground. And then I'll practice my aim some more when I have more time. Alright. Let's be on our way. Let's double check which way our way is first. Let's see. No, here. So it's northeast. We have to go past Movarth's lair again. But it doesn't look like there's much of a road. No, I don't want that. So maybe what I should do is go up to the water and follow the coast. Well, it's not exactly a coastline, is it? But follow the water up this way? It's hard to tell. But I think I'm gonna do it like that. And if I get lost, well, we'll deal with that when the time comes.
I always felt a great deal of guilt running from Nightcaller Temple and leaving my friends to die. I'll never forgive myself for that.
What's that up there? Huh. Alright, I can't help it. I want to take a look. Great. At least the water's not too deep. Mud crabs. More? I think I hear more. Down in here? Yep. I hear it. Oh, sorry, Garm. You alright? Interesting. What's this? You know, when my friend taught me how to pick locks, I didn't think I'd be using that skill this often. Well, there wasn't much here. And I think... Where's the way out? Okay, there we go. I think I should be grateful that there wasn't much here, really. I need to stop getting so distracted. Any more? No? Good. Alright. Let's get back to it. Let's see. I think just need to head that way and we'll see the water again. Yes. No? Great, I'm checking the map. Oh, I'm heading entirely the wrong direction. What is that? I think that's a troll. Yep.
I always felt a great deal of guilt running from from Nightcaller Temple and leaving my friends to die. I'll never forgive myself for that.
Well, these regular trolls aren't really that bad, are they? When on Nirn did I stop worrying about things like trolls? About the same time that I started wandering around in swamps. Well, this is more of a marsh than a swamp, I suppose. Wait, I'm lost again. That way? Ish? What is that? Here I go getting curious again. What do I hear? Oh. Just a spider. You... Another one? Huh. More ruins. And I am getting myself lost again. This way, I think. Is that it? It might be. Come on. Let's check this out. Whoa. Something bad happened here. Bandits, it looks like. Alright, let's take a look around. And I forgot to eat breakfast. I should do that before we go in there, I suppose. Yeah, these certainly look like bandits. The question is, what killed them? Now, was this person one of their number? Or did he have something to do with why they're all lying around dead? That is the question.
A lot of questionable things in my life. Serving Vermina was a horrible mistake, and I hope Mara will forgive me one day.
Another dead bandit. Alright. We're gonna stop and have a bite to eat before we do anything else. And then... Anumla, come here. Then the three of us need to have a bit of a talk before we go in. I present the situation to them in broad strokes. First, that I have the power of the voice. An unusual skill, but not entirely unheard of in Skyrim. This Arander has already seen for himself. He was there when I used to shout against the dragon attacking Morthal. Second, however, I explained that I may be dragonborn. I frame it as merely a natural talent for using the voice. No talk of legend or destiny. Both of my companions heard the call of the Greybeards, and I tell them that I answered and accepted their offer of training, if only to make sure I don't accidentally kill someone with my voice. Ignoring Anumlaw's speculation about the lethality of my singing, I explained the task the Greybeards have set for me as a test to prove that I'm worthy of training, and I confess that I don't know if I am. Arander seems to simply accept what I've said without reservation or comment, and for this I am grateful. He isn't one to judge or to push me down one path or another, but I wonder if he would be so accepting if he knew of my devotion to Talos. As for the Swamp Knight, she takes it all in good cheer. I can't tell if it's because she believes me, or if she just finds my delusions entertaining. Either way, they have both reacted better than I might have feared. I can only hope that I'm not placing my trust in the wrong people. So, I've been thinking, this task the Greybeard set for me, I doubt it's a matter of brute strength. If anything, well, it's got to be some sort of test, and I imagine it's a test that only a Dragonborn can complete. So, I don't think it would be considered cheating for me to bring along some backup, as it were. So are you two willing to follow me in there? I really don't know what we're going to find, but... trouble, certainly. Draugr are likely. Other than that, I don't really know. Are you in, Anumlaw?
Lead, brave one, and I will follow.
Thank you. And you, Arander, will you come with me?
Ready to get moving?
Yes.
Certainly. I'm ready.
All right. Let's go in there then. Arander? You are coming, aren't you?
Mara, protect us both. I'm ready.
I hope
Let's
she
continue.
will. Alright. There's another dead bandit down here. I expect there will probably be trouble right inside the door. What do we have here? Moonstone. That will be useful. I suggest we go in quietly. Or as quietly as this group can. Alright. What is that sound? Oh, another bandit. There's some fighting going on over there. I think I might have use for this crossbow in here after all. Garm? Quiet. Okay. Somebody's been taking care of the Draugr already. Presumably whoever it is I just shot. Perhaps I should ask questions first and then shoot, but I doubt whoever is in here is friendly. recipe? Might be useful. Bandits and mages. Here in Skyrim, they seem to be enemies. Which I guess is good for us. Take those along to read later. And I guess we're going this way. Let's just let them fight it out among themselves.
These old cartoons smell like sweat and pies. Always best to rain.
You know, Anamla, you could have said that before we sat down to eat lunch. Okay. Sounds like the fight's over. Let's see who's left. Interesting. Looks like the Draugr won this fight. But that was a short-lived victory. Ooh. This is a pretty thing. A little bit creepy, but probably valuable. Is that? Yeah. It's barely even worth... Oh, what did I pick up? Right, don't need that. It's barely worth even checking the Draugr. They don't seem to be carrying much of value. And it feels a little bit weird to loot them anyway. Desecrating the dead. I don't feel too bad about taking the stuff that's in chests, but I am not sticking my hand in any of these urns. That's just, well, creepy for one thing, and disrespectful for another. I think these will be worth taking, for now anyway. Oh, that's not a way through. But let's check and see if there's anything else of interest in this room before we move on. Like this. Aha. The Mystery of Princess Talara. I've heard that story before. It's an interesting one. And, well, I suppose I found the twist a little bit predictable, but still, not a bad tale. Maybe I'll read it later, though I'd like to get my hands on the first volume. before I do anything else. This place just gets better and better, doesn't it? Two ways to go. Do I go up or do I go down? Down first, I think. Aha. Now, where does this lead? Somewhere dark. Do I want my lantern, or do I want to surprise any Draugr that might be hiding down here? Draugr. Doesn't look like there are any down here. Just a hidden treasure chest. Well, a small treasure anyway. Listen to me, a small treasure. Before I came to Skyrim, I would have been delighted by that much. This whole adventuring thing, not really something I want to do for a living, but it sure is profitable when I get forced into it. I feel like I should feel bad about that. Okay. Some sort of walkway up there? Okay. Let's just scooch a little to the side here and... I hear something else. There. Any more? Oh, just the two of them. Okay, let's see if I can get that bolt back. An amulet of Mara. Interesting. I'm starting to get a collection. Okay, back to sneaking. And do you have a bolt that I can recover? Yes. And a potion. Oh. These Draugr really aren't so bad, are they? I'm not sure why I'm even bothering to sneak, really.
I've never admitted this before, but I've killed more than I care to admit. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, don't worry about killing the Draugr around her. They've already been dead. And really, we're doing them a favor putting them to rest. I guess this is the way. Yeah. Ooh. Potions. Anything in there? No. And this is the walkway I saw. You know what? Yeah, let's keep sneaking. Just because the Draugr out here haven't been too bad, doesn't mean they're gonna be that easy the whole way through. Alright. Further in.